Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup has been pretty wild so far. And now we're in the Western Conference quarterfinals. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And tonight, we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much. Talking basketball is what and honestly, we were born to do, so let's do it.
And look at the guys by our side, man. We all love this game. Let's go right into it. Now a look at the stats for Brandon Ingram.
And he's struggling with his shot these days, and the analytics bear that out. With the true shooting percentage heading down in these past 10 games, but guys, it wouldn't surprise me if that was a trend that he could reverse here tonight.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Lou Dort out there with Wiggins, and it's Holmgren in at the 5. And for New Orleans, Abed forward, Ingram and Williamson. Murray out there with McCollum, and it's Tice in at the center.
Here we go.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Dort against Ingram. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose a rebounding battle.
Shams, over the last decade, the Warriors were the team. And this decade is kind of wide open. So with young teams on the horizon, the deep roster of teams and talent in the West, a lot of people are talking about Oklahoma City as the team to watch in the 2020s. What do you think?
OKC has this league at the palm of their hands and really the direction. The nucleus led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in Oklahoma City, that is among the best. They have tons of picks. Kevin, I mean dozens of draft picks that they can trade to get even more talent. No organization is set up quite like the Thunder. They have to be aiming for championships down the line.
They've stayed the course. Agreed wholeheartedly with you. They're going to be fun.
Yeah, for Ingram, it's just all about staying healthy, because when he is, he's a huge piece for this team.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Murray outside. Ingram passes to Murray. McCollum with the ball. There's Williamson with the three. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Caruso kicks to Dort. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket tonight.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Williamson. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, Ingram can go shot for shot with anybody in the league. That three at the other end only seems to fuel his fire.
Holmgren against Tice. Here's Dort, and he jams it with authority.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. So Shams, when the league brought in that 65 game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA team and different accolades.
Yes, well said. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Phoenix. They sink a little bit here in the rankings, still, though, remaining in the top 5.
And when you look at what the Pelicans are, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately, they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 5.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Ingram, following the score by Oklahoma City. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Pass to Murray to the wing right side. Shoots over Caruso. Murray, no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And the shot is good. Ingram's got 8 points. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Wiggins passes to Dort. Off target with his 3. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix, but they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me, and he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Murray. His last outing, he had 18 points. And it's Ingram missing. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. That one goes in.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's McCollum. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio.
Yeah, and look, he made his mark on defense also. Was pressuring the ball, came away with 3 steals.
Well, you can count on Murray to push the action and make something happen.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Free throw good, Murray. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want, but there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Here to look at the numbers for Holmgren. He's getting around 16 points a game, 10 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. but you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
Everybody has their strengths. Easy to see that rebounding is his, and he is honed in on it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Oklahoma City trailer. Here's Caruso. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, you don't see Caruso take these shots much, but that doesn't mean he'll pass on the chance to score.
To the paint. Here's Williamson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Williamson's got his second basket of the night. The Thunder have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Williamson outside. Over Wiggins. Wiggins with the rebound. Thunder have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First free throw is good.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Joe's checked in. Both free throws good from Dort. Now here's Murray. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And the quickness and burst of Murray on display.
Wiggins outside. Just his first attempt. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Oh, nothing soft about that bucket. Murray going in with some momentum and converting through the foul.
Caruso finds Holmgren. Wiggins surveying the floor. Inside, here's Caruso. And the layup's good off the glass. Caruso's got 7 points. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Caruso kicks to Holmgren. Shot from 12. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading. Williamson in the post. He's against Wiggins. Yep, that one goes in there.
He has 7.
Yeah, that's Zion's bread and butter. Absorbing and dishing out contact inside.
Wiggins sets a screen for Dort. Clock at 6. Pulls from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Williamson against Wiggins. Williamson kicks to Tice. Pass to Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Let's take a moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season.
Timeout.
Second, the Thunder.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. So both teams making some changes here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
Now here's Wallace. 14 points from him the last game against New Orleans. Yep, it counts.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
That attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Now Jones, after the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
That evens the score.
And Jones is such a confident shooter, especially from outside the arc.
Wallace with the ball. Williams a screen on Murray. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done, but just does not happen, whether it's sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason. But I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Wallace in at the two-guard spot. So it's the Thunder now. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's Wallace. And Wallace slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Jones. Pass to Nisi. Oh, good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Joe. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Cullen passes to Jones. Green with a screen for Jones. That three off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. Now Joe. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. McCollum dishes to Jones. From outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot. 9 points in the game so far.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Joe. The Thunder with another miss. Pelicans leading by 5. McCollum outside. And it's off from three-point range. Oklahoma City shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
There's the triple. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trailing by 5. With the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
So for the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram comes in for Green, and Murray subbed in for Trey Murphy. Wiggins is checked in for the Thunder. Alex Caruso comes in for Cason Wallace. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Wiggins against Ingram. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram is just a very willing passer for a guy who can score like that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
And he makes the first.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Ingram kicks to McCollum. Pass to Jones. Ingram outside. Misses off the left iron.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins a screen on McCollum. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he converts the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's McCollum. He has yet to score. Wiggins with the rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Here is Williams. Here's Joe. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And the Thunder lead by 2. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Ingram connects on the 17-footer. He's got 10.
Well, that could be a tough shot, but easy there for Brandon Ingram.
Pass to Joe. Williams looking over the floor. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's McCollum. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. Misses the 3.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Ingram against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Ingram. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio. Can't hit from the elbow. McCollum against Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there it is for him. Now it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Cullen passes to Murray. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Joe, good. Joe's got 5 points in the quarter.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to talk to his guys. Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy comes in for McCollum. And then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williamson outside. And nothing is falling for him right now. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Pass to Caruso. Now Holmgren. On the wing, Wiggins. Dort wide open. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Dort's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And here is Ingram, defended by Dort. Puts it up from 7, and that one's good. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, huge game from Ingram. He does this so often. Maybe one of the most overlooked stars in the league.
Dort a screen on Murray. Joe can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Murray dishes to Ingram. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Joe. Holmgren with a screen on Murray. He had a nice open look right there. Joe's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Williamson looking it over. For the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now, here's Dort. An 11-point game for him in the win against New Orleans. Jones finds Murray. Mr. Williamson. Over Wiggins. Second chance shot. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Dort. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Murray outside. Here's Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Ingram's got 8 here in the quarter.
And you see the polish from Ingram as a scorer from every level. His versatility is a boon for this offense.
Now here's Wiggins. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
Williamson in the post, defended by Dort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram has become a foundational player. CJ McCollum says he wants to be great. And to be great, you have to be able to create. When you're selfless and you're willing to do whatever it takes to win, it becomes contagious. Colin praised BI's feel, IQ, and commitment to the game. Kevin?
Not as committed as you are, David. Hey, thank you so much for that. Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've led by as much as 10. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The Thunder keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Caruso up top. 23 points for him the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Now here's Murray. Over Joe. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Now just a 4-point Oklahoma City lead. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey folks, let's kick this halftime show off by checking out the Players of the Week. The Western Conference winner, Stephen Curry.
Chef Curry adding another one to his collection. He's as deadly as he's ever been. Controls the pace of the game, makes guys around him better. A class act with a lot of basketball left in him.
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start.
He's imposing his will at the offensive end. Points are coming from down low. You know what I'm saying? Ernie, you ever get low?
Oh, I can drop it to the floor. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Tice at center with Williamson next to him. Cohen is out there with Murray, and it's Ingram in at the 3. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. Here's Murray, following the score by Oklahoma City. Good on the shot. Murray's got 17 now.
Well, you can see how locked in Murray has been in this game. He's getting to his spots, and the numbers are piling up.
Pelicans trail by 4. Lets the 3 fly. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Over to the wing. Here's Caruso. No good with the triple.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Murray kicks to Williamson. Back to Murray. Five on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Dort. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
I like when Dort seeks out his offense, using that athleticism well there on the drive.
Williamson outside. Pass to Tice. Williamson kicks to McCollum. On the wing, Murray. Defended by Caruso. And it's Ingram missing. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Thunder. 3-point lead. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
No, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the line for 1.
One shot.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is. And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And here's Ingram from the arc. And the Pelicans miss again. The Thunder leading by 8. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Williamson kicks to McCollum. Murray outside. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, that's great recognition by Alex Caruso. Saw the turnover and sped ahead of the defense for the score.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Well, we've got a moment. Let's now take a look at the teams that had the most second chance points on the season. The Pelicans 4th.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Pelicans trail by 12. It's Ingram on the wing. Pass to Murray. New Orleans moving it around. Here's McCollum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Holmgren. A veteran in the NBA, C.J. McCollum, seems to have adjusted nicely, don't you think, to his role as elder statesman.
Kevin, even going back years, I always thought that C.J. McCollum was one of the most consistent guys in the league. Seems like every time you check the box score, he'd have over 20 points, but never like 40, just every night. Pencil him in. 20 to 30 in those range, 5 or 6 assists, high percentage. This guy is as consistent as they come.
First free throw is good. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
And so McCollum nails both of them. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
So it's the Pelicans now. The Thunder making the shot. Ingram finds McCollum. And here is Williamson. Ingram outside for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game. Higgins outside. Caruso, the pass to Dort. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Wide open look. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Ingram's got his 6th rebound on the night. Williamson kicks to Tice. Pass to McCollum. Now Ingram. Back to McCollum. On the wing, Murray. No good from outside. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 19-5 run here. Dort passes to Caruso. Stolen by McCollum. Murray right side. Back to Tice. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Higgins outside. Up top, Dort. He's covered by Murray. Holmgren sets the screen for Caruso. He gets it in there. Caruso's got 4 points this quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
McCollum kicks to Williamson. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, the 3 ball hasn't been a featured component of Zion's game, but with work, he can become capable from that.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones has checked in. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for the Thunder. Puts it up off the inbound, and it's good on the layup. Joe's got 10 points in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Jones. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Goes back up. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. McCollum, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
McCollum. Outside, on the wing, Murray. Back to McCollum. Outside, Jones. Shoots over Caruso. Jones, no luck. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 17-point lead, their biggest.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Tice kicks to Jones. Pass to Williamson. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
It's Joe on the wing. And the three off target. Pelicans trailed by 19. Jones, the pass to Murray. Outside, Jones. Williamson outside. Murray outside. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he has 28 points for the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pelicans shooting around 40% in the third, maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. There's Williamson with the three.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Tice kicks to Jones. Pass to Tice. New Orleans moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. At the elbow, Jones. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, what a steal and what an effort from Caruso in transition.
And timeout called by Willie Green. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Just sit there. Just sit down.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Pelicans trail by 20. Here's Williamson. He takes it in. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a 3-level scorer. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Here's Jones. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Jones has got 5 now.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Caruso. He's got 17. To the paint, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. Well, for New Orleans, shooting in this game, 45%.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
That free throw missing. And defensively, Stan, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
Wallace is checked in for the Thunder, and he's good on the second. We see coaches, Stan, willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Now, here's Holmgren. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Williamson outside. Back to McCollum. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Pulls up on the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in. 15 points in the game.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Holmgren with a screen on McCollum. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Joe on the wing. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Joe's got 8 here in the quarter. To the left wing. Williamson from long range. Here's Messi. No good with the layup. And so it's Oklahoma City cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm Assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. Then it's Williams. Then it's Williams. And it's Joe in at the 3 spot.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Now here's Wallace. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Joe with it. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 3-pointer. That shot, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Jones. Rebound by Williams. Jones has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 36 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray with it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Thunder.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
Free throw good, Murray. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we've seen Stan DeJounte Murray prove for years that he is a 20-point player.
Yeah, and Kevin, he can score as a point guard or he can be off the ball. But the best thing about DeJounte Murray, he is a great two-way player, one of the best guard defenders we have in this league.
Now here's Ingram. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. And the Pelicans miss again.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Joe good.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebounded by Joe.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Down low. And that one's good. Ingram's got 21.
Well, Ingram's showing you that ability to play big inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Outside Williams. The 3. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Williams. Wallace has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Murray outside. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Pass to Jones. Back to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 5 assists tonight. To the inside. And stolen by Murray. Here's Messi. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Outside, Jones. From the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Here's Murray. In the corner, it's Ingram. Over Joe. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of a game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Had the space there, but it's offline. Pass to Murray. Ingram outside. The 3. Drains the three-pointer. Ingram's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Messi, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. His three-pointers off the mark. The Thunder leading by 20. Here's Wallace. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Nisi's got 7 rebounds in the game. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. 18 feet out. Thunder with the rebound. Inside. Here's Wallace. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's Ingram. The tray. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle him up right away. A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect
of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's Caruso, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Caruso's got 19 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now McCollum pass to Williamson from deep. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Wiggins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Dort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Pass to Tice. Ingram against Dort.
Quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Tice against Holmgren. Here's Wiggins, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
It's Ingram on the wing, defended by Dort. From out 23. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
It's all about effort with Dort. He's had nothing handed to him. When he wants something, this man takes it.
Tice. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Caruso. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Well, great energy. Caruso brings it every second he's on the floor.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game? And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying in the international game.
2 shots.
Throw good, McCollum. And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in, and so he hits both.
Your classic combo guard, C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times, a valuable piece for this team.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Murray outside. Offline with his three.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Murray. The three from McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown, it's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Deep 2 from Williamson. Rebound by Williams.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fades back. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 5th rebound in this one. The Pelicans shooting about 43% here in the 4th quarter. Lets it go from the wing. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Oklahoma City.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win. And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. That one drops for him.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Here's Ingram after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Stolen by McCollum. Down low. Here's Williamson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And this victory locks them in for the West semifinals of the NBA Cup tournament.
And you can tell the competition is getting fierce, right? Only 4 teams remaining on the road to winning that NBA Cup.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.